Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara and today we're going to be looking at the Gemini Sagittarius opposition. So super excited to get into this topic. Anytime we do have an opposition on a natal chart, it is signs that are opposite to each other. So I'm here to tell you guys the commonalities that these two signs actually share. A lot of the time these oppositions in a zodiac chart have a lot of things in common. It's just the expression of it is going to be different. So let's start off with Gemini. Gemini is the third house, so they are the earlier houses. They are the first energy about speaking, right? The energy about connecting people, the energy about even like things like social media, marketing, communication, anything that involves the throat chakra, the written or the spoken word. This is really what Gemini is about. They're also all about short distance travel. Gemini a lot of the time does tend to get a bad rap. Okay, sometimes they're known to be double-faced, but this is because of the fact they're mutable. Okay, they're able to merge with the energies around them. They're going to have a lot of friends from a lot of different walks of life. They're going to know a lot of things. Gemini is the jack of all trades, but the expert in none. Okay, so this is the energy with Gemini. They're going to always be gathering information, right? The main thing that Gemini has to learn in this lifetime, if you have a lot of Gemini energy, is to hone your energy in on one thing and actually finish it, because otherwise Gemini is going to have a lot of unfinished projects. I'm going to have all these great ideas, all these things that they want to do. They're going to be excited. They're going to want to do it. And all of a sudden they're just going to drop it and they're going to move on to the next thing. They want to be intellectually stimulated. It's really all about the mind because it is an air sign. They're always going to want to be intellectually stimulated. Again, you can look at this whichever way you want, whether this is something positive or negative. Again, it's an energy that you just carry within you. If you have a lot of this energy in your chart, it's just a matter of honing in that energy and learning to work with what you've got. Okay. So if you're someone who does have a lot of this energy in your chart and you are scattered all the time, well, find a way to hone your energy on one thing and do that thing so you can see the results. Okay, because otherwise, Gemini spends, whatever way you guys want to look at it, a lot of time doing this. Okay, well, I love this. This is the greatest thing ever. And then they're going to get over it and they're going to move on to the next thing and then nothing ever actually gets done, right? Whereas perfecting their skill and their craft, they could actually be very successful. So that's where Sag comes in. So Sag is the ninth house. Sag is all about, again, expansion. It's Jupiter. It is similar energy, okay, in the sense that, again, they're going to have a lot of friends from a lot of different walks of life. You're never going to be able to catch a Sag, okay? You're never going to be able to know where they are, what they're doing, because they're always on to the next thing, okay? And this is the same thing with Sagittarius. So both of these signs basically are going to be really good at one thing if they stick to it, but they're going to have a hard time finding that one thing because, again, they want to be intellectually stimulated. That's what they share in common. Sagittarius goes about it in the higher mind aspect of things. So Gemini, again, is more about the earth plane, right? Learning, talking to people, finding out what their life was like, finding out the everyday, day-to-day things. People who have a lot of this Gemini third house energy in their chart might get jobs through speaking to people, communications, right? Networking, all these sorts of things. And Sag is going to come in with a higher mind and they're always going to be like, okay, well, what's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of life? They're philosophers, right? In that sense, they are the centaur, okay? Half up in the clouds and half on the earth plane. So Sagittarius really has to ground this energy. And a lot of the time I've noticed in people's charts, there's a lot of athletes who have a lot of Sagittarian energy in their chart. So Sag is really good when they commit to one thing. But this is what they share in common, Sag and Gemini, okay? They might have a hard time committing to one thing. Sagittarians are known to be the bachelors of the zodiac. Same thing with Geminis, okay? Geminis aren't known to be the bachelors of the zodiac, but they're very scattered, okay? So they might date around a lot. They might date a lot of people. And this is Sag. So Sag, same thing. So Sag wants freedom. Okay, Sag wants to express themselves freely. So this is really the thing with these two signs is that both of them, would be really good if they pick one thing and they stick to that one thing, but they need to be intellectually stimulated. That's the thing with both of these signs. It's just the way that they're going about the intellectual stimulation. Okay, so again, Gemini is talking to all these people. Sagittarius is long distance travel, foreign lands, foreign cultures, all of these things. If you have a lot of ninth house, you might want to learn a lot of languages. You might leave your city from where you grew up in to go to a different place to learn. You might learn from, again, all these different experiences. Alternatively, if you have a lot of Sagittarius energy in your chart, you could also be someone who does a lot of school, a lot of education, all these sorts of things. But again, it's the focus that these two signs have to basically hone in on is to find one thing that they want to do and focus on it. So I'm going to wrap up this video there. Quick little video on Gemini Sag opposition. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day.